My name's Marty Mangello, and I may have grown up with black and white television, but I still remember slightly questioning that big guy in the red suit. And I can't complain much because I got my first game computer from Santa, and honestly, it was called Pong. It was unbelievable. My brother Mike and I went crazy playing that thing on the living room rug. So in 1974, when they got the first four computers to talk with one another in America, and Dungeons and Dragons came out, boy, it was unbelievable when those arcade games showed up in 1976. Just 2 years later, and I began coding in 79 before I joined the military, and back then, we were using wooden box TVs for monitors. Heck, that's how I got started and became a White House chef, by watching The Galloping Gourmet and Julia Child. So by 1990, yes, I was on Prodigy, CompuServe, and America Online, building websites and eventually building computers. I've been gaming and designing since the dawn of computing on Earth. I was here for the beginning, and I've moved into AI, AR, VR, XR, and MR, which brings me to today. As a new player in War and Order, I am learning how to conjure and craft artifacts, as well as cast spells. You'll often see me learning my way through as a game character of Audrey Elysium, a known Fey High Elf female paladin knight who has taken the oath of vengeance. And I'm not an old-time legacy player, so I don't know everything. I mind my business often. I will appear in battles with a huge wrath totem and lots of lightning. Otherwise, you might find me peacefully tending to my garden in the sky. And sometimes, guys, we have, of course, Andromeda, who is Audrey's brother, come on and play and switch it up with an earth totem that surprises a lot of people. I'm Marty Mangello, and I hope you enjoy my tips and helpful insights for War and Order. Okay. That's right, guys. We're going to do some equipment upgrades tonight. We are focusing on equipment and trying to get it to 35 and 40 and what all the differences are of materials, artifacts, and equipment. I'm going to say those three things again: materials, artifacts, and equipment, okay? Because it can be pretty confusing. Let me get a little night driving music on in the background for you there. It can be pretty confusing, and I want to decipher a lot of this. It really has been quite a while for me. I've been playing. I'm on about day 445, 450. I'm still a new player. I'm nowhere near people like Warlock from England and others who have been playing 6 years, 7 years, 8 years. I'm just over a year, and I have kind of avoided this issue a lot, guys, because I don't understand it. It's very, very, very confusing, and you are going to have to take some time to try to figure out how all of this works between artifacts, materials, and equipment. Okay, so hopefully you've got your closed captioning on. Put it in your favorite language. Turn that on. And I am in the new Wolf of Rage now. This was formerly POW, and before that it was OVG. And so we have morphed now to the Wolf of Rage, or War, WOR, in Realm 1652. Thank you so much to Wounded Warrior Project also, and Joe Labano up there in Western North Carolina. We were just with a Wounded Warrior Project event at Craggy Mountain Line in Asheville, North Carolina. And, Wounded Warrior Project has got a huge element of online gaming. And so we want you to be safe. We want you to be healthy. Don't spend too much money. Don't be drinking energy drinks and crazy unhealthy stuff, and get to the gym. and work out 2-3 times a week. And come join us in Realm 1652 if you're looking for a cool realm to join us in. Check out not only Invictus Games with Prince Harry, but also Wounded Warrior Project, and see the many different live streaming and gaming opportunities for disabled and injured veterans like myself. And yep, we got the Bo-Katan helmet over there. If you're a big fan of Star Wars, the TIE fighter is moving around tonight. Count Chocula is watching over me, and so is Bruce Lee back there. Live streaming and gaming. It's become a multifaceted initiative designed to help fuel Wounded Warrior Project's mission through live streaming. And they're looking to build a community of warriors and their families and supporters through live stream, Discord, gaming activities, volunteerism. So take a look at that again and what our veterans are doing, American veterans, and take a look at what Wounded Warrior Project is doing to stream. And this whole initiative, by the way, it's called Stream to Serve. So, kind of neat, kind of cool. Let me jump right into, guys. I want to get my map up here. I'm on the IBM version of the game here. I'll shrink myself down real small there. Sometimes I'll disappear. Don't worry. I'm going to disappear like this. I'm still there. I'm still with you. Okay. I'm just back here, behind the closed doors. Okay. So I can pop back up anytime right there. And I'll be with you here for the whole time. What I wanted to show tonight is, let me get in there with you a little bit and let's move around, begin to move around here. I'm just going to pick up a few things. The gang is in there talking. Danger's got a rally going on. And Lord Maximo was mentioning the strength and unity of our family. And we did win the Crown Wars this week. So everybody's super, super happy, super proud. There's Sam from Korea. And, we've been talking a lot about winning Crown. And yep, Sam was mentioning I crushed and destroyed Riverside, our arch enemy, today. So that was a lot of fun, man. It was the first time Riverside's ever been beaten. He's been begging me for 6 months to fight me. He wants to come and battle with me, attack my castle, drop your shield, Marty. And I've denied him all the time in doing that, okay, and told him I'm not dropping my shield, okay. Today we did battle in a castle, and it was horrible, and he lost terribly. And the main reason for that, I'm going to tell you right now, is because I've got awesome equipment, and I've been building it with my materials, and tremendous artifacts, okay. So if you take a look at that battle, let's take a look at the results and see what you can do when you pay attention to this. And I'm going to decipher a lot of this. So here is actually the battle. Okay. And you can see I didn't get a whole lot of plunder. It really wasn't focused on getting a whole lot of plunder. Okay. But they came at me with just over 1 million people. And it was just me fighting against 4 people, including the C-39 castle. I had 405,000 in my army, and you can see the results against them were devastating. Okay. I killed 693,000, people. My slaughter skill slaughtered 54,000. They had over 200,000 losses. It was absolutely horrific. And my technology is almost at 3 million. Okay. So if you're looking at statistics and you like math and you want to check things like this out, that's what you're going to see. You're going to see that math wins all the time, right? Okay. So yes, it does. All right. And I'm not going to belabor the issue on this, but I am going to put this video on for you so you can watch it. Let's watch it in full screen here. I'll center that for you. You'll notice my Titan kills Riverside Titan. And my Titan also kills Riverside Beast. And these are different troops coming in. They're trying to help. They're trying to save them, but it's not going to work. Doesn't matter who they send. They're going to die. So pretty cool. They're they're down to like almost the last man. So am I. This is going to be a battle to the death. All right, Titan against Titan. Actually, a Titan and a beast against a Titan, and my Titan kills both of them. All right, so this is really important. Let me go back now and go back to the premise of this show, which it's going to start right down here. You may have noticed I had the exclamation point on my character. Okay, so this stuff here, guys, is called equipment. All right. And I just want to get these words, correct. It is called equipment. All right. It has taken me quite a while to figure out how all this stuff works. And during your first year of playing, you're going to be very busy looking at all kinds of stuff and studying all kinds of things. And I just never really had time, honest to goodness, to decipher all this. I'm busy working like many people on earth, working all day long. Okay. And I just didn't ever really have the time between work and playing to figure all this out. But these pieces shown here are called equipment. All right. Now I know that sounds dumb. Okay. But I mean, honestly, they are not the same thing as what I want to point out down here, which are emblems. Okay. Emblems. Okay. And obviously I know that that equipment's over there, emblems over here. What's he getting at? This is kind of stupid. Okay. And there's a lot of people watching this. They're like, yeah, dude, I knew that. Yeah, I knew that too. I knew everything. I knew that. This is okay. So then don't watch this show. Okay. If you know everything. All right. But if you go in there to the emblems, these are different emblems that you can have. All right. Now, the reason I bring this up is because to build these, this requires materials. So let's take a look at that. Look, this requires, some soul cloth, magic spur, and thick hide. If I want to raise this particular wisdom emblem up, and it would be going from level 10 to level 11, and this is what I'm going to get. Okay. All right, let's look at another one. This also is Justice Emblem. This is what I'm going to get. And it requires feathers, black iron, and lumber. Okay. So also your equipment, this is no different. It requires different things to work on your equipment. Okay, and we're going to get into that tonight. And we're going to try it live and watch me fail or be successful. Okay. So very important. Notice this up here, the weapon is empty. Okay, it's empty. I can put this staff in if I want, the mastery staff. I can put that in. Let's just put it in so you can see it. There it is, it's in. But that also required materials. Where are the materials? The materials are here. We're going to come on in here. Let's just get rid of that, get it out of the way. Let's get rid of that, get it out of the way. Come in here. This is your storage of where all your materials are stored. Okay. Materials storage. You'll notice here are a lot of those things that are being worked on. Okay. And they kind of start them. It's a little bit weird. It doesn't make a lot of sense, honestly, to tell you the truth. It's semi silly, the way they organize this. So here they're organizing it from the right to the left. Okay, so on the left, you see the highest ones are orange, and then purple and blue and green and white. Okay, so that is how they organize them here from the left to the right. And here is a good example, Soul Stone. Let me circle that one with my magic pen, my epic pen. Here we see Soul Stone, and it takes 5 items to make the next higher item. Okay, so in other words, it would take 5 of this white to make 1 green. Okay, and that's how it works. So we're moving this way. All right, so then it's going to take 5 green to make 1 blue. Okay, and we're still moving towards orange because orange is supreme. Okay, here it's same thing. It's going to take 5 blue to make one purple. Okay. And we're still moving towards orange. Okay. Same thing here. Not trying to be dumb or stupid or annoy you by repeating myself. I'm just trying to be very clear because no one ever explained this to me. Okay. And it can be a little bit confusing. Okay. So let me shrink myself down a bit there for everybody. I'm going to run down into the corner. Okay. And just continue this, but this is how this works. And then they're going to kind of move it around on you, which makes it even more confusing. Okay. So, but you're trying to get to orange. The maximum is orange. And right now you can see I have almost one piece of each orange, I think we could say. We'll take a look at it. I've got almost one piece of each orange, I think. Almost one piece of each orange. Okay, let's take a look at it. Let's go in there and open it up again and scroll. Okay, the feather, I've got 2 orange. Oh, here's a problem. Palm leaf, I have no orange. This is going to be a problem. I'm going to show you why. Black iron. And look, it takes 5 of white to make 1 green. Okay, let's do it. Let's fuse those. Okay. Now it's shifting here. Notice how it just shifted. Okay. So this is what I said. See, now it's going from left to right. When I was showing you before, it was going from the right to the left. Okay. You remember it had, so this is what I'm saying is it's a little bit confusing. This was like the last thing I needed to be paying attention to was how to build equipment and what is the difference between it and an artifact. And it was just too much for me, man. Okay. But yeah, now we are moving from the left to the right and we're trying to get to orange there. We're trying to get to the top, to orange, right? Okay. Because that's the top. I've already said that. That is the biggest, the best you could get to. All right, let's try another one. Let's keep going. I do have 5 of the green. I could make 1 blue. Okay. So let's fuse him. There you go. You see I used up what I had. And so this is how this works. Okay. And now I'm left with, these guys. Let's go in there. Let's look around a little bit more. I've got, how about black iron? Let's work on black iron. Okay. So again, white is the lowest. Let's start with white. Okay, let's fuse that. Now that turned into 11 green, and I'm probably only gonna get 2 more. So now I've got 6 blue, and it takes 5 to make the next 1. Okay, so I'm going to need at least 5 of these to get 1 more of the next color up, which is purple. And I'm headed this way towards orange. Okay. So just keep this in mind as you're building and you're wondering how all this works and why are they switching it from left to right and right to left. If it was me as a UX designer, I would make this more intuitive, more friendly towards the customer, towards the client, towards the player. Let's fuse that one. Okay. So we can go on ahead and do him. And there you go. You can see the result, black iron. I can't go any further. I don't have enough of anything to go any further. I said it takes 5 of an item to make the next one higher. So, starting white, green, blue, purple, orange. Orange is the highest. Okay. So we could keep doing this. It's entirely up to us. And you can do it rather fast if you want. It doesn't matter where you start. Also, it's going to automatically do it for you. Okay. And you can kind of sort of see, like I have no orange lumber. And this is important because let me tell you, with your materials, when you are in here doing your materials, okay, I just got one. When you're in here, you want to pick what you need to work on. Okay? You want to pick what it is you need to work on. Okay? So if you're working on a particular piece of equipment, You want to pick the right materials that you need to work on. Okay, if you're working on an emblem, you want to pick the right thing that you're working on. Okay, so do that. Pay attention to what it is of what is needed before you start working on it. Now let's go in there. Let's take a look at what's going on. A couple of people need some help. All right, where can I get more materials to work on either my equipment, okay, or my emblems? Where can I get more materials to work on my equipment or my emblems? Okay. All right, let's review a couple likely sources. All right. Sometimes here in the merchant ship, you're going to see I bought today a materials chest. It was superior. Okay, that's one place. Sometimes in the exchange, they may offer. Okay, so that's one place. Also, it is the weekend right now. So over here, notice in the weekend shop, the weekend sale is open. Let's check out the weekend sale. It's not always in here. It's not always in here. Okay, but hopefully let's take a look and see. Yes, they do. They have a normal available. Might want to get that. Has white or green material. We'll take it. We'll take it. I always need heals. I'm gonna get some heals. Let me tell you, some healing speed ups. Keep checking it. Building speed I really don't need right now. Healing speed, as I said, I always need healing. Okay, recruitment I will take because right now we are having a recruitment event, so I will take it. Still checking, still looking. I don't see any more. Nothing. Just check again to be got that. Okay, so that's one great place to check. They have a couple of deals up here in the weekend sale. Okay. Also, when you're over here in the Star Ruins, you've got the Ruins shop down here. Okay. Go in there and check out the Ruins shop and let's see if there's anything down here available. Okay. Because it could possibly be that they've got some, and typically, yes, they do. There's materials just normal. We don't really necessarily need normal. Let's see if they have superior. Okay, looking. No, I don't see anything superior. So, you're going to have to go for the normal. All right, let's max it out. All right, so we got some there. Okay, other places that you can look, okay, to get materials, because ultimately you're going to need them. Like, let's say you want to work on those emblems. You go in there to the emblems, and like I said, you want to work on them. Okay, it's going to show you what you're missing. All right. Tonight I want to work on equipment. I'm going to have to end up going in here. I'm going to have to actually forge equipment. I'm looking to forge this weapon. I want to jack it up. I am a C-37 Castle. This was formerly a crap 30 weapon. It was a piece of junk, a blue. I gambled with it. It ended up turning into a green. I was able to get it to 35. So, essentially I got screwed. But that's fine. And here we're going to put in something that we have. And no, we're not going to use any of my orange equipment. Because why? I have a poster for you right here. I have a poster for you guys. Okay. Let me shrink that down. Never, ever gamble with an orange piece of equipment. Okay. Once you have an orange piece of equipment, you want to just leave it alone. Okay. So I made you a nice custom designed warning here. Once you have an orange piece of equipment, leave it alone. Don't ever gamble with an orange piece of equipment, okay? It's not worth it. You got it. It's yours. You want to hold on to it. Leave it alone. And Duke Andromeda, one of the characters that I play in the Elysium family, Presently play 3 different characters: the king, Andromeda, and his sister Audrey. Okay. And does it piss people off? Yes, there's a couple of people like Nori out there who are very pissed off that I play 3 different characters. Okay. So you know what we say. To heck with people like Nori, but never gamble with an orange piece of equipment. Okay. Leave it alone and leave it be, because once you get it, you want to just leave it as it is. Okay. And so let me come back up with what we're going to do here. And we said we were going to put in what we had, a mastery staff of level 35. Let's forge him. And if we put him in, let's select him. Okay. It says it's currently in use. We would need to remove it. That's fine. Put him in. And here's where you're going to start to see the equipment that you need. The little green number on the left means you've got 4 of that and you need 2. Okay. This one here is lumber. Okay. And you've got 4 of that and you need at least 2. All right. On this one, if you want to work on this piece of equipment, the mastery staff, and try to forge it, you've got 3 and you need at least 2. All right. Steel ingot, bones, the leaf, and the magic spar. Okay, so I've got enough of everything, right? I've got enough of everything that I need. Okay, so I'm good on that. I've got all the materials that I need. Okay. However, this is where you're going to say to yourself, gosh, and I had a player contact me today. He's saying, gosh, the odds are so bad. I'm really worried, Marty. Well, look at the odds. If I try to do this, it's saying right now, since I only have 1, legendary item, 1 orange on the board, that I only have a 6.5% chance of this turning into a legendary item. It would be a legendary mastery staff. 22% chance of it turning into an epic, a purple epic item, which would be better than what I have right now. Okay. Because look, I have a green. Okay. Which sucks. All right. It could be even worse. I could have a white. It's saying you have a 0% chance of turning this into a white item. Thank heavens, right? Okay, we don't need any more white items. All right, let's go back and take a look at, remember now where I'm at. Let's just take a look at where I'm at. Okay, and we said, we're trying to look at forging some stuff, but if you really wanted to just do, a check again, what do we have? This is what I have. I have 3 oranges. This is rather new for me. I only had 2. Formerly, I had 2 oranges. Now I have 3. And I've got 2 epic. And don't always be so greedy, thinking like I've got to have 6 oranges. Okay. This, you got to work your way towards this, and it takes a lot of materials, guys. Okay. So this is where I'm at. And if we can take this one here, okay, and we can turn this thing into anything better than a damn green or a white, we're really probably going to be quite freaking happy, aren't we? Okay, back into the forge, back into the weapon. Scroll back down to what you're working on. I'm working on the 35. You could be working on a 30. It wouldn't matter. You could be working on a 25. Okay, 30 is kind of the break point where you really need to be very careful. Level 30 castle. Okay, you really need to be very careful. Okay. When you reach C30, be very careful. This is a critical point where you want to pay very much so attention. When I hit C30, started to pay a lot of attention to, my materials and to my weapons, my equipment. Okay. And so you want to be very careful when you reach C30. It's time to start paying attention to all this. And by the way, the last thing I want to mention is artifacts. I'm going to come back to this, but this has nothing to do. Do not get confused. This has nothing to do with artifacts that are featured up here. Just because they look like weapons, and one of them's a robe that you can wear, and there are armor and helmets and the Eye of Horus, these have nothing to do with what we're working on tonight. Okay, nothing to do with that. Okay, these do not require materials to build. These have nothing to do with what we're working on. Okay, I'm just want to make sure, because this to me was all very, very confusing. Okay, very confusing. All right, this has nothing to do with what we're working on tonight. Okay, these are called artifacts. All right, nothing to do with what we're working on tonight. What we are working on tonight, my interest again, is equipment. Right over here, equipment. And I'm trying to raise up this particular staff. Okay, now let's see if we can get a little bit lucky. I've shown you a couple of places to look to try and find materials. All right, but you can also, guys, you can go in over here to City Hall. You can click on benefits and go into the benefits shop and go shopping in here for materials. And see, there's one right there. It's a superior. We will take it. Definitely. Okay, there's not a lot of them available, but you'll get a green or a blue. Thank you, thank you. That was a superior. Okay. You want to buy some potions? I already said, I'm buying up as much heals as I can. You need some more recruitment speed. Go in here to the shop. All right. Let's just see if we see any more. No, I don't see any more, guys. Okay, superior. Let me see if I see a regular one. Nope, that's it. Okay, now, I have already gone today and checked today, but let's just take a look at the daily specials. So, you could take a look in here and see if for some reason on the daily specials that they are offering materials today. And I don't see any on the daily special. How about limited? Make sure you check in here, because algorithmically, mathematically, the deals on the daily special formulaically are better for you than buying on the big board up on the top. You're going to get much more materials if you see them down here. I don't even see any in here. That's a package. Nothing striking out here. You want to make sure you exhaust this daily special, weekly special, monthly special, limited. Check it monthly. I already checked monthly today. Nothing. No materials. Okay. Once you have checked and made sure that you're not missing out on a great sale, you are going to have to come on up here to the top board in the top right. All right. So up here, you will be able to get materials, and where are they at? Naturally, they're up here on the top. They're not over there under artifact. Remember, I said that has nothing to do with this. They're over here underneath equipment, and look what's right there. Okay, so you've got a couple right there that you could get. Okay, that was 10 of superior, 36 of the normal chest. Okay, next one up has a pretty good deal, 18 and 63 pieces. Okay, so you're going to need a lot of materials, guys. Okay, and let me tell you why. I'm getting ready to show you, because you're going to need a ton of materials to even hope to get lucky. Okay, nothing else there. You can check other. Check other. Sometimes other has weird little stuff. Okay, nothing. All right, so that's it. I think I've pretty much exhausted where to try and get a few more materials. One place definitely you're always going to get materials from is your monster hunting. Okay, so make sure that you're out there hunting monsters. All right. get on out there and bring in a few monsters if you can. All right. Always worth it. And try to get the biggest ones you can. All right. Try to get the biggest ones you can. Monsters are going to produce materials also. Okay. So these are good areas to go out and hit up a few monsters and bring in materials. And we'll look at a couple of those reports here in a second. But don't be afraid to do some monster hunting. And now I think we have done everything that we can. We're not going to be able to try and find very many more materials anywhere. Okay. And I am on the IBM version. This is the desktop version of the game. So a lot of people ask me, hey, how did you get such a big map, Marty? You have like a monstrous map. How do you get that? If you're on a laptop or a desktop, go on ahead and download this version. Authorized version. Really like this version. Get the correct version from the official War and Order game site. And here we go. Let's go in and see where we're at. We're going to go into the forge. Remember, we're working on this weapon up here. We're trying to get him anything higher than what he is right now. Even if we fail tonight, guys, we're be right back where we were. We'll be right back where we were. Okay, which is not bad. We're at a green, which kind of sucks right now. Now let's take a look at what we could do here. This is epic. This one is a blue. We have a beautiful orange here and a nasty green up there. I think they're pretty much warning us we don't have anything. We can go over here to this chest. A lot of people don't see this little chest over here. Okay. Let's go over here to the chest and click on this sucker because, it's going to take you in and it's going to ask you, would you like to forge up some stuff? And it's like, yeah, I got all this stuff right here, man. I want it. So let's use it all. Let's get it all. Okay. Thank you. All right. And ask yourself, like this particular green, there's two strategies here you can do. Okay. I'm going to take a break here and just say, look, there is two strategies here that you can do. All right. Shout out to Liquid Death. Okay. You can save for 2 to 3 months and have all the orange in the world that you would like to have. Okay. And you can make all of this orange, all 6 of them orange pieces. Okay. Or you can gamble. Okay. So you could gamble. And the guy that contacted me today, he was like, man, he sent me a screenshot on Viber. He's like, look, it's 50-50. I've got a 50 chance, Marty. What should I do? I was like, you know what? Just go for it, bro. And we've had some people like Yakub and poor Sam in Korea. They said, I gambled and I lost all my materials. And the thing went backwards even worse, okay? So you want to do one of 2 methods. One, all 6 of these are orange, okay? Or method number 2, you keep gambling and burning down, and some people get this around like 10, 12%, and they'll do it a couple of times, okay? They'll keep doing it a couple of times and like 4, 5, 6 times and hope to heck that, it hits orange. So it's literally gambling, pulling the slot machine, guys. But your saving grace here is, in my case, this is got a 23.6% chance of being increased to a blue. Okay. So that's not bad if I made at least blue, because I'm sucking wind here. I've got a huge, high chance, almost 50% chance that whatever I try to do, this is going to become green. I've got a little bit of a smaller chance that it would become an epic, and a little teeny tiny chance that it's going to become an orange. Okay, teeny tiny. Okay, so what can you do? What can you do? What can you do, to make the odds better? Okay, may the odds ever be in your favor. All right, we have all the materials that we need. Even on this one here, we've got 23, and we only need 2. Let's go in there and take a look and see what's going on. I want to go in there. Let's go back in the forge. Let's get some of this stuff out of our face. It's constantly popping up. But let's go in there back into the forge, and I want to take a look at possibly some of these items. Okay, I want to take a look. We're going to use our old piece of equipment. You have to have an old piece of equipment. I do. Putting him in there. You have to have that, okay? It's not going to work if you don't have that, all right? Let's see if anything better is happening. I want to see. Okay, let's just make sure one thing. I'm going to warn you here. Go to your pack. Check your pack and make sure that all of the items have been used and are ready. Okay, it should be. They're usually right down here. They are. They're all used and ready, so we can get in there. Okay, just want to be safe. Back into the forge. Make sure that all of your materials have been made available to you. Okay. All right, the mastery staff. Let's put the old piece of junk in there. That nasty green. And let's look at this. What happens here? Oh, look. Says we have 1 orange. Let's start here with white and move forward. Okay, it's going to progressively go down. Further down. Okay. I still was not able to get 1 more orange. Okay. I've only got, it's telling me you're going to have to either buy it in the shop, produce it in the workshop, which would be here. Okay. Again, or, kill some more monsters and find the pieces that you need that way. All right. So this is the technique and what you're going to do to try and push this and keep trying to see what you can do. I'm stuck there, guys. I can't change that to any color. Okay, now I could explore, like, what if I put it on blue? I hope that you do realize that you can do that. I need to have at least 2 pieces. I do have 2 of purple. If I put it on purple, I'm at a 6.5% chance orange, 26% chance this will become a purple, which would be an epic mastery staff, 23.6, 43.9. What if I change that to a blue piece? Okay, 6.5, 22, it went down. Okay, 27.6, 43.9. It looked like it shaved off some of that green. And I want you to take your time. I've got the required 2 pieces here. It could either be purple or blue. Okay, but I do not have 2 of the orange. That's why I'm not able to pick orange. Look, I try to pick orange. It's not working. It wants me to either produce it in the workshop, buy it in the shop, or kill monsters. I've already bought everything that's available. I've already produced everything in the workshop. You saw me do it. So, you're kind of stuck if you go with the blue, if you go with the purple. All right, so maybe you say to yourself, I'm just going to leave it on purple. All right, let's look at the next one. All right, the palm leaf, no purple. We've got 2, so we do have the 2. Let's start here with white and start moving these forward. All right, I don't think we're going to be able to come up with what we need. Okay, I don't think we're going to make it. Okay, so, now we're at 26%. We've still not been able to raise this to orange. and there's nothing left to fuse. So it's literally telling me, you're stuck there, and I can't pick orange. I don't have any orange. So it says stick with purple. It's increasing my odds now. I'm up to 26% chance this is going to be purple. Let's take a look at the next one. It's saying we could increase here. Let's start at white and move forward. Okay, let's try to bring the odds in our favor. And that's it. We're done. We're still at 26%. And yeah, are you going to be pissed if you do this and it turns into green and you're stuck with green and burned up all that stuff? Let me just remind you of the fact that if you are pissed off, you can go in there and you can dismantle this piece of equipment and get all the materials back with a little tiny bit of a loss. That's another coping mechanism that you can do. Okay, so let's look at this steel ingot here. Looks like we're doing pretty good. They're saying that you don't really need anything. There's nothing to fuse. You can see I put it on white. Now the odds have gotten horrible. I've actually got a chance of it turning into a white piece. Don't do that. If I leave it on purple, it's 30% chance of purple, because now we're getting like all purple. Maybe I just decide to myself, I'm just going to try to make this an epic piece. I don't even want to run the risk. Okay, that's up to you. You're the one gambling with your own time and money. Okay, now here we could start to try to move this forward, and you can see, where you may get lucky. And I've got 5, so what's going to happen here is that's going to make, I'm still at orange. I'm just going to leave that at orange, so I have at least one little chance of making an orange. You never know. You might hit that 6.5%. You might get it. Okay, you have no idea. Let's check on the lumber. We had a lot of lumber. Okay, let's check on the lumber and see if we can do anything with the lumber. Green, we got blue. I'm just watching the statistics. You got purple. Okay, no orange. Leave it on maybe purple. Okay. Still a huge chance of this thing being green. It's kind of scary, to tell you the truth. Okay. We may want to let's do that there. Let's go into the workshop. No, that's full, so we're not going to be able to do anything there. But let's open up the storage center. I want to look at that steel ingot. I just want to check it and see. No, it is maxed out. Okay, it's maxed out. Now, some of these, they're not being used. The wolf fang, the soul cloth. Okay, I mean, yeah, if you want to start moving those over, you can, but they're not being used for this particular artifact, so they're useless. Okay, but you can get them moving over, towards the orange, but it's not helping me at all, because they're not what I need to forge this particular weapon. Okay, this mastery staff. So we can go in there and we can say, maybe we can get some justice on this one and possibly crank it up. Let's bring these whites forward. Let's bring them over to the right. Here they come. Okay. I think we're going to get lucky. Hopefully, now we might be able to switch that to purple. Okay, I did. I was able to switch that to purple. Let's put the weapon in. Let's see if we get any luckier. We have gotten a lot luckier. Look, we're up to 30% chance of this thing hitting epic. Okay. That would be a big jump, guys, when you're evaluating this and thinking to yourself, like, what am I going to do? I'm at a crossroads. This is only part 1 of this show. I'm going to do a 3-part series on equipment, artifacts, and emblems. But look, 0% chance here. That's good. White. We don't want anything white. Okay. The 43% chance is going down. Blue, kind of small. Biggest chance is going to be right here. Epic, and a small little chance that I might get lucky. And I might get lucky. I seriously doubt it, but this is going to be a legendary instrument. Okay. So, and you know, these numbers down here, what they mean, this is what you're going to get. Right now, you're at a plus 10.4% at green. Okay. And it's saying it's going to take 1 day and 22 hours to forge this. And even when we do it, you're not going to know what it is until we go back outside and take a look at it and see how lucky did we get. Okay. How lucky did we get? But honestly, guys, looking at these, if it was orange, it would be plus 21%. If it turns out that it's epic, it's going to be 16%. If we get a blue, it will be better. It'll be a 13. And I'm going to take that blue and try to move it up as well. Okay. If we get a green, it's going to be plus 10.4, which is where we're at now. Okay. So this is how this works. All right. I hope I've been very clear. No one has ever shown me exactly how this works. Okay. And what all the gambling's all about and what the numbers mean, and that you can click on these and actually switch them over to different colors and stuff. Okay. No one's ever really explained this to me. Okay. It's showing me right there. You're not going to switch that over to orange. Okay. Because you don't have any orange. Okay. And so, you know, you can see right there, it says 2 on the purple. I need that to be at least 5 because it takes 5 of anything to make the next color. Okay. So I'm not being given that choice. Let's just check this again. Okay. I don't have 2. It's telling me I need 1 more. I've got 1. I've got 1 there, but I don't have 2. Okay. I've got 1, but I don't have 2. Okay. I've got 1 orange, but it clearly says I need 2 to switch that to orange. So you might want to say to yourself, you know what, self? I think I'm going to save. I don't want to do this tonight with Marty. I don't even want to watch him do it. Okay. I'm going to cringe and laugh. And yes, everybody laughs. You're so stupid. But the reality is that the people who are failing at doing this, okay, they're not going to put it in world chat. They're not going to share it with their friends. They're not going to tell you, hey, I had 3 months of materials saved up last night. I tried to get a legendary orange and failed and wasted 3 months of material. They're not going to tell you that. Okay. When are you going to hear from them? When they post it up, you know, and share it to the Alliance and say, oh man, hey, take a look. I made an orange legendary item last night. That's the only time you're going to hear from them. Okay. So the rest of the time, if you're dealing with people from Anno, you know, they're more interested in denigrating people and putting them down and making fun of them. So don't join Anno. Okay. But this is the stark reality of this. Let's just check here. I don't have any orange. I can't. The best I've got here is epic. I've got 1 there, but I need 2. Okay, this is going to be my best shot, guys. I've spent, you know, everything I could find, everything I could buy. I've been saving. I've tried. Okay, you know, it's going to stay at a level 35. I'm not going to lose that. Okay, but let's give it a gamble. Here it goes. You're going to hit forge. Okay, and it's going to get to work. And it is going to take 1 day and 22 hours. If you want to speed that up, you can use some speeds. If you've got some generic speeds, you can use those. If you just want to pay for it with gems, and it's going to say, I'm done and have spoken now. Okay. But it's not going to show you what you got. All right. It's going to put a black colored instrument up there. You've got to go out all the way out. And even here, it's not going to show you what you got. It's going to show you a black background. Okay. So here is the either the joyous part or the sad part. Okay, get ready to be sad. Okay, if this damn thing stays at green, you can be sad with me. Okay, if it's not going to go to white, so you know that. Okay, let's see what happened with it. Okay, it's saying I got an award. I'm a Forge Master. Okay, five-star Forge. I got something, right? Okay, let's see what it is. Let's check it out, guys. Oh my God, guys. What did I tell you? I told you that if you gamble with some stuff, look at what happened. 6.5% chance I got another orange one. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness gracious. This is crazy. Switch it to that right away. Equip it right away. Okay. Guys, if we were at Las Vegas, it couldn't get any more real than this. Honestly, this is what gambling is all about. This is where people will contact you in war. We've had some people say, hey man, I'm pretty depressed. I tried last night I've been saving for 5 months of materials, and my friggin' thing, either a crown or a girdle belt or a ring that they have, it went back to like green. And now I'm gonna have to save for like 4 or 5 more months, man, of materials and gamble again. Okay. And so this is how the gambling works. All right. Let's go in there. Let's take a look at how this is. And we'll go down there to my Lord info now. And you can see I have finally, this is a long journey for me, guys, as a new player. Remember, I said for the first year, this stuff was just too intricate for me. I've been studying on YouTube with friends of mine, charts and whatnot. And if you want to make a chart, don't be afraid to make a chart of the materials exactly that you need on the material chart. Okay? Don't waste your time with materials that you don't need. Get the ones exactly what is required of this next, weapon that you're going to build. All right. So now you know how to do that. Okay. You're going to take a look at your equipment here. All right. We can go in there and check it out. No, there's no way to share this with anybody. Okay. There's not a share utility here, but you would go in there, like I said, and it's very happy because I did a forge, so I'm gonna get a little reward. You would go in there, you would look at the forge, you would look at what it is you want to create. You'll pick the next level, like say for me, let's look at that there. What do I currently have? Let's just take the belt. Okay, the belt, I have a 35, but maybe I'm unhappy because it's an epic. I'm greedy. Okay. Okay, all right, let's look at this one. Needs to be upgraded. It's a 30, it's an epic, it's armor. Okay, might want to go in. I would go in. I pick my forge, pick it. I pick the clothes, I pick the armor, and I say to myself, I'm going to now start spending time, which is really what I should be doing. I should now be spending time on the next one that I'm going to upgrade and make myself a list with a pen of what I'm going to write down that I need. Okay, so let's take a look at that. I've only got 2 to pick from here. I could do the Titan. Just going to click and hold on that. That's going to be an infantry defense, mage HP, angel, and golem. Golems are worthless. So let's look at the celestial. Stamina, cavalry. I'm not a cavalry player, so forget that. Okay, I'm Titan. I'm going to have to go with Titan. Let's look at Titan. Let's forge it. This is what I need. I've got 6 out of 2 needed of the skull. What is that? Wolf Fang. Rope. Okay. Yep. Fine leather. Let's just examine, like, if we were going to put something in there, we would put the 30. Let's put it in. Okay. Sure, we'll remove it for a second. You can see now it's telling me I've got a 20.7% chance. It probably would pay me a lot of dividends, guys, to try to raise this stuff up over here to orange. Okay, And now you know what to do. You know what this is all about. That's not going to hurt anything. I didn't do anything. I didn't hurt myself. I just was checking, okay? But you would want to get a pen, okay? And jot down those items that are needed on a piece of paper. And so now, knowing exactly what are the items that you need, why would you want to waste your time over here, okay, in the workshop? You would want to pick the items. We don't want white. Working on material level 2. You would want to start to pick the items that you need to work on, okay? And for me, it looked like when I was in there, let's look at it again. It looks like to take that to 35 and to have a really good chance, I'm going to go for the Titan armor. Okay, got him. This one sucks right here. It's saying I've got some room to move this up. Let's try to move it up. And bear in mind, every time you do this with your materials that you are taking away, I've moved some stuff up there. I still don't have enough to make that orange. Okay. So the purple cloth, I need more black iron, more crystal. Okay. So I'm probably going to write those down. Let's put those down right now. Get a piece of paper. I need more of the purple cloth and more of the black iron. And this is the real deal, what I'm showing you right now. So sorry if this isn't entertaining like a TV show, but this is for real. And the crystal. All right, I've got a list of what I need. That's what I recommend you do with a pen and a piece of paper. This is going to be your focus moving forward, okay? And you're going to keep trying to get these. If this is the technique you want to use, the non-gambling technique, okay? You want to try and just have 6 orange and guarantee that it's going to turn orange. It may take you a while, okay? Now look, I just turned that one orange, okay? So look what happens now. If I put an item in there, let's put them in. Orange, 36.5% chance. Definitely not going to be a blue, not going to be a green, not going to be a white. Very nice. Can we get this one a little bit higher? It's telling me no. No, you can't. Okay. Can we get this one a little bit higher? It's telling me no. No, you can't. So really, I can go on ahead and cross out crystal. I don't need crystal anymore. All right, let's cross that out. I need to focus on purple cloth and black iron. So what are you going to do? I mean, I just explained what you're going to do. You're going to go in here. We don't need rope. We don't need soul cloth. Okay, I'm going to focus on purple cloth. Might as well focus on that right now. Okay. Or you could say you're going to focus on black iron. But either way, this is what I need to focus on. Okay? I need these materials. So I'm going to stop producing other kinds of materials. All right? I'm going to stop it. All right? And I'm going to focus on what I need. All right? It's very important that you focus on what you need. Okay? And I don't know if anyone's ever taken the time to show you how this works and what happens. And what gambling is all about. But I can honestly say that I think you guys saw the real McCoy tonight of actually what happens when you gamble. And based on Crown, this week, we did also have a lottery. So I promised that I would do the lottery at the end of tonight's show. Okay. And we have 100 people in our alliance right now. So let's just check the alliance. We have 100 people in there. Yep. Okay. Looking good. 100 out of 100. I've got a random number generator here. The first prize for this week's crown was $100, and most of the people in the alliance have decided that money should go to a gentleman friend of ours in Ukraine. He can feed a bunch of families. His name is Ram. So they had decided that's where they wanted the money to go. So we're going to be doing that and sending that money to Ukraine. Okay. Second prize was 20,000 RSS. Okay. So here we go with a random number generator. I've got 1 to 100. Let's see who wins the 20,000 RSS. Number 34, it is going to be in the Alliance members. Okay, let's go in there to the Alliance members. We've got 1 is Jakub, and 7 is 8, and 28. So it's going to be right in here. Somebody who's an elite. That's 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. C4 Precornio is the winner. C4 Precornio. I am going to make sure that everybody knows you have won tonight. I want to make sure I spell his name. He is a nice guy. Let me tell you, he's always so pleasant to speak with, and always funny and joking around. But he is our big winner tonight of 20,000 RSS. He is sporting a 32 C32 Castle, Lord level 41. Doing pretty good. Let me put his name up for everybody. I think that we should do that. Let's do him a special banner. What do you think, guys? Yeah, let's do it. So it's C4 Precornio. Okay. Sorry about that. C4 Precornio wins 20,000 RSS. Okay. All right. So let us put that up for everybody to see. C4 Precornio wins 20,000 RSS. He got second place this week. Kind of cool. Thank you so much. He's always a big fan of helping, our alliance, and a terrific guy, so we really appreciate him, and congratulations to him. Okay. Congratulations to him. Absolutely. Great guy. Also, third place, we said that we were going to send a gold coin to ship them a gold coin. Otherwise, first place, the money, we're going to do that by PayPal. Okay. But let's go on ahead and see about doing a random number generator for the gold coin. And we could just do that right here, guys. Here we go again. Okay. Number 90. Okay. Number 90. This is going to be easy. We are going to go backwards in time. Go back into the alliance there. And let's see. This is going to be a regular member. So that's kind of nice. Very nice to see a regular member just win something. Yep. So start down there at number 100. Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. BSD Don. Okay. BSD Don. We are going to be sending him a gold coin in the mail, and that'll be a commemorative. So yeah. That's kind of neat. BSD Don. Let's get his name up there, and he is contributing, like everybody in our alliance is contributing every day in some small way. Trust me. Okay. In some small way. Everybody is doing something. Okay. And I've been just a regular member, which, some people don't understand. Like, hey, it's fine to be a regular member and just contributing as a team. So BSD Don wins the gold coin shipped to his house. Okay. All right. Let's put BSD Don. BSD Don has won third place. Congratulations, BSD. Congratulations, Ram, that the Alliance has decided to send that money to you in the Ukraine to feed a couple homes and a couple of people. He said he could feed several different homes with that kind of money. And so, super, super happy to see first place is going to Ram. Second place is going to C4 Precornio, the 20,000 RSS. And then BSD Don got third place and has won. So kind of neat, and don't have a whole lot of complaints, guys, about everything. Hope you had a good time tonight figuring all this out, how to upgrade equipment. I got super lucky, honestly, and look forward to seeing you again next time. Take care. Have a great time, end of the year. And right now, while this was being filmed, it is the end of the year. So we're getting ready for Chinese New Year, Western New Year, Orthodox Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, Western Christmas. We've got Ramadan coming up rather early next year. Dr. Martin Luther King Celebration Day. It's a big season right now, honestly, of celebration and whatnot. And we really appreciate you guys stopping in with us at the Presents Television Network, who sponsors this show and pays for everything. Thanks so much.